WGU nursing model is just so innovative and something that I have never encountered before. I feel like we have the freedom to be creative. I feel like we have the challenge to be creative and to find solutions for our students that maybe you wouldn't traditionally think of. There are no boundaries for how we can help a student to learn and how we can support a student to learn on their time, in their place, in their environment.
This is a university that was founded 15 years ago by 19 Western States governors who really had this idea of creating an affordable, accessible, high-quality option for folks that wouldn't necessarily have this kind of option. And now it is celebrated nationwide. We're talking about 36,000 students in all 50 states, 16,000 graduates, and really making an impact for thousands and thousands of people. You're a part of something even more special, which is our nursing program. Our nursing program is unique, and it has provided incredible outreach and is really helping make a difference here in Texas.
My vision for the pre-licensure program was to build something that was very well linked to contemporary nursing practice at a high level, that included a model of engagement that allowed students who were working, who might not otherwise be able to go to nursing school, to pursue not only a nursing degree but a baccalaureate in nursing. And to make sure that we were implementing innovations in nursing education, like clinical nursing education and high-fidelity simulation with our competency-based model.
The pinning ceremony is a time-honored nursing tradition that signifies official initiation of nursing graduates into the profession. By 1916, the practice of pinning new nursing graduates was standard throughout the United States and remains a symbolic medal of honor and badge of courage. Each pin is distinctive, representing only one program, and upholds the proud educational traditions of that school. To the nurse, it symbolizes honorable completion of a rigorous and demanding nursing program that leads to a challenging but emotionally rewarding profession. Congratulations, students, for a job extremely well done.
As a student, people were always asking, what school do you go to? And then I would always tell them it's a little different, it's competency-based. And just seeing everyone's face light up, oh, it's something different.
The competency-based learning model is very, very good. I feel that it's very good because you can take real-life experiences and apply it with a theory, and then it's more clear to you that way. So competency-based, you kind of take what you already know, especially with being an adult learner, It's not my first rodeo, so I have some things that I brought along with me to WGU. So I was able to take that along with life experience, marry it together, and then be able to have a better understanding of nursing.
They let you set your own pace and schedule your own tests. It's online, you don't have to go to class. You can do your homework at 2 o'clock in the morning. It just had so many different things than other schools that was going to fit my career.
I think there's a variety of levels of quality in online learning. The great thing about high quality online learning is the ability to provide access to more people and the ability to let people approach the learning environment on their own terms. And so really good high quality online learning, such as what we have at Western Governors University, accomplishes those things.
I chose WGU because of the flexibility. I have children. I have a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old. It gives me that opportunity to be able to work my own schedule around them. I get them ready from school. I bring them back from school. I still have time to study, even if they're still little. But I have that opportunity to work at my own will with WGU.
This university considers the fact that they are working people and have created a program that will work with them. And I've heard many students express that gratitude, that they have a program like ours, so they don't have to give up working in order to become a nurse, that they can do the things that they must do and still become a nurse.
I was able to study when I needed to, as opposed to having the demands of going to class on a weekly basis at this specific time. I was able to study on my own. I'm an early bird, so 3, 4 o'clock in the morning is my time of day. So that's why I feel like WGU catered to me as opposed to, me having to cater to the program.
And more, this state needs high quality nurses, and you're now going to be bringing your voice and your skills and your talents into that. And I hope you feel not only a sense of responsibility, but you also feel a sense of pride of being a part of a special program that has prepared you for that in a really kind of clear way.
Unlike any other pre-licensure nursing program in the country, our students self-pace their didactic learning. So they're really engaged in learning when they can be, but they have a student mentor who checks in with them weekly or bi-weekly to push them along, to remove barriers, and to help them understand what they need to be doing to continue their progression.
Our mentoring model is very unique. Our students are paired with an individual student mentor as soon as they come into the program. The student mentor is responsible for coaching the students along, helping them progress in their program. In the beginning, they'll be working with them on a weekly basis, and then as the students grow more independent and the mentors help them to advocate for themselves and their education, that meeting might be every other week. Certainly as the students progress, the relationship progresses as well.
My experience with my mentors was always positive and kind of surprising how much it would encourage me if I was feeling a little unconfident, about what I was learning or all the tasks and the papers that we had to write. The mentor was just always there to encourage me and, point out my positive attributes and keep me going.
A lot of what I work with the students is really motivating them, keeping them on track with what they need to do, when they need to do it, reminding them of soft and hard deadlines, and just sort of giving them a little bit of knowledge or expectations that they may encounter while they're in school and in the profession.
The mentors not only looked at what was going on with me academically, but personally also. In the beginning of the program, I had one mentor to say, hey, look, something's not right. Katina hasn't logged on. Let me see what's going on. And she called me to find out that some things were going on and connected me with WellConnect, which helped me to go ahead and get myself together and continue with my study.
My mentors, my student mentors especially, they were very important to my just feeling connected and keeping me on track and helping me to feel like I really was going in the right direction with the things that I was doing.
So the mentoring model is a phenomenal innovation that WGU has come up with. It makes the student experience very personalized, but at the same time, the student is still in charge of their own learning experience.
We also have course mentors, and they're actually the ones who help the students navigate through the didactic content of each course. They are the content area experts. They're responsible for helping to navigate the students through, share their experiences, help the students to develop those critical thinking skills, and to develop and demonstrate their own competence in the subject area.
My course mentors, the phone call away, and they were able to explain to me over the phone and via webinars and things like that, any question that I had about my course content. They made it, simplified it for me, gave me other resources I can use to go along with the coursework that I was doing to help me.
And while it was not an easy program, there was easily tremendous support from all who were and are involved in this pre-licensure program, from the program director to the course mentors and the student mentors. I felt a personal investment on their behalf that was instrumental to my successful completion of this program.
Your WGU academic team have all worked diligently to prepare you to step into and embody these roles and to model for others the essence of what it is to be a WGU nursing graduate. The nursing profession has been the #1 profession in the Gallup annual nationwide poll of the most trusted and ethical professions for the last 11 years. Number one for 11 years. I join the rest of everyone here today in congratulating you on the completion of a challenging and innovative bachelor's degree in nursing. It's a great achievement. It's well deserved. Today you've pledged, using the traditional Nightingale Pledge, to follow in this tradition. You've completed your coursework. You've demonstrated your competencies in the best sense of competency-based education. And now you're prepared to take on these roles as detectives, scientists, and managers of the healing environment and make your own mark in improving the life of others. So let's celebrate. Congratulations.
The simulation activities really help the students to put things together. The debriefing afterwards is what is really different, because you get to let them talk to you, tell you what they think they did and how they think they performed. And then together with their peers, they critique each other, and that does help them to grow and to learn.
That also is an incredible component of our program, the simulation curriculum. You know, I've seen how students come in the lab and they are so nervous because they have to perform. But, you know, after they have done it several times, you know, it helps them tremendously. So when they do get into the clinical setting, they are competent and they feel confident about their skills and what they can and cannot do. The simulation experiences reveal to us as educators, you know, where our students are, what we need to do, what areas need more work. So that's also wonderful feedback for us. But it's a great way to prepare students for clinical.
What I enjoy most about the WGU nursing program is the clinical experience. I really enjoyed the fact that I was able to be one-on-one with a nurse. That's unheard of in most nursing schools. And just to get that experience, to be able to work with them side by side for that entire 12-hour shift, the experience is invaluable. You get to grow with them. You get to see the same experience. You actually get to see the nursing process come to life for you. You read about it and you get to see it come to life for you.
So the student works one-on-one with a clinical coach who's an expert staff nurse, and they work whatever shifts that nurse works in an intensive period that we call a clinical intensive. It's a very immersive kind of experience, and they have the same coach for their first 3 clinical intensives. So they build on their knowledge, and the person who is coaching them and working with them knows where they left off and where they need to push ahead. So it's a way to really accelerate clinical learning.
I was able to ask questions. If there was something that I did not understand or needed clarity, it helped me to get real life experiences from an actual nurse, as opposed to something out of a textbook or a video where you can't have that dialect. So that was wonderful for me.
3 words I can say about that clinical coaching models. I love it. It is absolutely fabulous. And I love it because of what I see happen to students. I truly see transformation in a relatively short period of time. You know, the idea of one student being with one coach for at least 3 clinical intensive, it's really a wonderful way to see students grow, to see them grow into the profession, feel comfortable in the role, and it's just incredible. You know, the growth that I see with a clinical coaching model compared to the growth in a traditional program, there's really no comparison. What our students are able to do in a relatively short period of time. But that really shows you that time spent well, focus on learning, you know, is so invaluable because it makes a difference.
This is a good school. I can't even explain it. It's a very, very wonderful school. I really enjoy it. It's flexible. I'm a single mother. My husband is not here with me, and I have 2 children, and I'm still working. I'm working, I'm schooling, and I still make it. I believe everybody can make it if you choose the right school like WGU.
Folks, we need your good skill, your goodwill, and your good spirit as you walk into Texas. You are representatives of Western Governors University, Texas. You are representatives of a proud profession. We are proud of you, and we are excited to see the good work you're going to do in the weeks, months, and years ahead. Thank you.